The Israeli strikes have already started and they've expanded, not just in southern Lebanon, but in the north, in Haifa, where people were killed, and also in the east of Lebanon. So there's an expansion there. Concerning the mood, you have two types. It's a mixed mood. First, let's talk about Hezbollah. They're taking the attack. They hit a naval base also in northern Israel near Haifa. They're taking it as a moral boosting situation, which has been really, they're trying to advertise that they have did a victory against Israel, and that they're sending a message that whatever happened with their leaders being assassinated or infrastructures being hit, it did not deter them from actually expanding their attacks, of escalating their attacks on Israel, and that they still have a lot of ammunition that's not out yet. And the way that a drone has managed to cause such casualties, that many rockets throughout the last months have not been able to do that, and just a drone did that, going on a low altitude and infiltrating the Israeli Iron Dome, is actually being now celebrated by the Hezbollah and its followers here. And they even showed or uploaded speeches of Nasrallah, the Hezbollah leader who was killed by Israel a few weeks ago, speeches of him calling on his followers to continue their fight. So from this side, Hezbollah has been using it as a moral boosting situation. But the rest of Lebanese, or a lot of Lebanese, are quite fearful. There's a mood now that Israel probably feel hurt and wants to hit back strong to recover from the shock of yesterday. And behind me here is a southern part of Beirut, the southern neighborhood where Hezbollah is situated, and where most of the attacks had happened in Beirut during the last weeks. Now they're really bracing for maybe an attack on this area, or maybe even on central Beirut. In the last 3 days, we've seen life go back normally, a bit normally in Beirut. It was quite empty in the last week, but the last couple of days we've seen a bit of action in the streets and people going down, not afraid anymore. But after what happened last night, we're beginning to see some kind of cautious action by the Lebanese, taking to the streets, but at less number than the last couple of days. So they're hoping nothing happens, but they're bracing for what could be worse.